allowed to shoot intruders. In Canada, that gets you put in jail. And in a lot of other countries. Next, bug out bags or go bags. Have one per person plus your pets. This will be it's stuff to get you to a shelter and make you comfortable in a shelter. So if you have to leave your house right now, you grab the bag and you go, effectively. So it should have your medications, copies of your important papers, change of underwear, change of socks. Those are more important than you think they are, trust me. Maybe a couple bottles of water and some snacks. Things like duct tape, paracord, a small knife, or multi-tool. Things that will come in handy. So you're not having to run around and try and find that stuff while your house is about to fall down around you. Next, some governments do a better job than others making education available. FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency. If you're a U.S. resident, they have all kinds of online courses. Other countries have greater or lesser amount. One other micronation-specific aspect, consider mutual aid treaties or agreements with other nearby micronations. If I have to evacuate, can I come to your house? If you have to evacuate, you can come to my house. Or maybe it's just storing stuff at their house. So, personal anecdote here. So my wife and I had bug out bags or go bags for us and our cats. And then one day, about 10 years ago, in fact, it'll be 10 years in 3 days, I get a call while I'm on my way home from work. The unit next door to me was on fire. We live in a townhouse. And there are firemen in our house. I get home, and everything we owned was contaminated by smoke and soot. No fire damage, but it was all covered in burn products, right? So having those bug out bags off-site would have been a much better idea. Going back to food, I think I mentioned this before. Watch out for things that expire. Now, that's true of both food and water. Okay, I think that pretty much brings me to the end. Yeah, so questions?
I have a question.
Sure.
What do you mean by a pet? What do you mean by a pet bug out bag?
So food and water for your pets, any medication they need.
Okay, that makes sense. I also have another
Stuff like that.
Okay. So like,
Yep.